Unlocking your potential and finding your true self is like going on a treasure hunt, but instead of looking for gold, you're looking for the gold within yourself. It is not an easy journey, but it's one that is worth taking. But let us be real, looking inward can be scary and uncomfortable. It's like cleaning out your closet and finding that one pair of pants you haven't worn in years, but you can't bear to part with it. However, unlike those pants, our limiting beliefs and negative self-talk need to be thrown out for good. We need to challenge them head on, and if necessary, call in a therapist to help us navigate the process. Over the course of this video, we will explore techniques for unlocking your potential, discovering your true self, breaking through limiting beliefs, and embracing change and growth. From inspiring stories to practical advice, we will provide a comprehensive guide to help you realize your full potential and become the best version of yourself. Understanding your potential. Well, let me put it this way. Potential is like a tiny seed that holds a world of possibilities, but it needs to be planted in good soil and given the right amount of sunlight and water. It's like owning a brand new car that has the potential to take you on amazing adventures, but it won't go anywhere if you forget to put gas in the tank or try to drive it off a cliff. For example, consider the story of the oak tree that lies within the tiny acorn. With the right soil, water, and sunlight, the acorn can grow into a magnificent tree that towers above the forest canopy. Similarly, by understanding our potential, we can create the conditions necessary for growth and fulfillment. One of the keys to unlocking your potential is to identify your strengths and talents. Think about the things that come naturally to you, the activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. For example, perhaps you have a talent for writing, or you're a skilled musician, or you excel at problem solving. By recognizing these strengths, you can focus your energy and attention on activities that will help you grow and develop. Finally, it is important to cultivate a growth mindset, one that embraces challenges, sees failure as an opportunity for learning, and believes that intelligence and ability can be developed over time. As the psychologist Carol Dweck writes, in a growth mindset, challenges are exciting rather than threatening. Exploring your true self. We are constantly told what to do, how to act, and what to believe. It's like we're all playing a giant game of Simon Says, but the instructions keep changing. But to truly grow and develop, we need to break free from the noise and find our own voice. It's like going on a spiritual treasure hunt, but instead of gold or jewels, we are searching for our own authenticity, our own uniqueness, and our own purpose. One of the key challenges in discovering our true selves is by overcoming the false self, the persona that we present to the world in order to fit in and to be accepted. The false self is often a product of our upbringing, our socialization, and our desire for approval. To connect with our true selves, we need to be willing to let go of the false self and embrace our authentic selves. And just like a treasure hunt, we need the right tools to succeed. One of those tools is meditation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Meditation? That's just sitting around and doing nothing. But trust me, it's not as easy as it sounds. Sitting still and quieting the mind can be a real challenge, especially for those of us with overactive thoughts. But with practice, meditation can help us gain a deeper understanding of our thoughts, feelings, and values, and how they influence our behavior. Another tool in our self-exploration toolkit is journaling. Writing down our thoughts and emotions can be a powerful way to process our experiences and gain clarity on our priorities and goals. Plus, it's a lot cheaper than therapy. And finally, if we really want to uncover our hidden strengths and passions, we need to step out of our comfort zones. Now, I am not saying you need to go bungee jumping or skydiving, well, unless it's your thing, right? But trying new experiences and pushing ourselves to try new things can help us discover new talents and interests we never knew we had. Who knows, maybe you'll find out you have a hidden talent for knitting or extreme cubining. The possibilities are endless. Breaking through limiting beliefs. One of the biggest obstacles to personal growth and development is the presence of limiting beliefs. These are the beliefs that we hold about ourselves, others, and the world that keep us stuck in patterns of behavior that no longer serve us. For example, perhaps you believe that you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough to achieve your goals. These beliefs can become self-fulfilling prophecies, keeping us trapped in a cycle of negativity and self-doubt. Breaking through limiting beliefs can be tough, but it's not impossible. One way to do it is to challenge those pesky beliefs head-on. It's like being a detective and examining the evidence for and against the belief, looking for alternative explanations or interpretations. Think of it as a courtroom drama. You're the lawyer defending yourself against the negative beliefs. And just like in a courtroom, you need to present evidence for and against the belief to the judge. That's, for example, let's say you believe you're not good enough to achieve your goals. Ask yourself, what evidence do I have to support this belief? Maybe you failed a test or didn't get a job you wanted. But now, ask yourself, is there any evidence to the contrary? Maybe you did well on a project or got a compliment from someone you respect. Finally, ask yourself, are there any other explanations for my lack of progress? Maybe you didn't get the job because the employer was looking for someone with a different skill set, not because you're not good enough. Another way to break through limiting beliefs is to reframe them in a more positive light. For example, instead of telling yourself, I'm not good enough, try saying, I am learning and growing, and I have the ability to improve with practice. By reframing our beliefs in a more positive and empowering way, we can overcome the negative self-talk that holds us back. Embracing change and growth. Finally, to unlock our full potential and discover our true selves, we must be willing to embrace change and growth. This means stepping out of our comfort zones, taking risks, and being open to new opportunities and experiences. As the Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, the only constant in life is change. However, change can be scary and uncomfortable. It's like when your boss says, we're shaking things up around here, and suddenly you are worried about your job security and whether you'll have a desk to call your own. The key to overcoming this resistance to change is to treat ourselves with a little bit of self-compassion. That means being kind, understanding, and accepting of our own fears and doubts. It's like being your own best friend and saying, hey, it's okay to be scared, we got this. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with supportive people who encourage us to grow and develop can also be helpful. Whether it is a mentor, coach, or group of like-minded individuals, having a support system can provide the motivation and accountability we need to pursue our goals. So go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Tell yourself that you're doing great and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. And if all else fails, just remember that change is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. If you know where I got that reference from, yes, we can be best friends. Unlocking our potential and finding our true selves is a journey that's kind of like going on a road trip. It requires commitment, perseverance, and self-awareness. Just like how a road trip requires a full tank of gas, snacks, and a GPS that actually works. We need to understand our potential and know what we're capable of, just like how we need to know where we're headed on a road trip. We also need to explore our true self, just like how we explore different destinations along the way. And we need to break through limiting beliefs, just like how we need to break through those pesky roadblocks that always seem to pop right up when we're making a good time. But perhaps most importantly, we need to embrace change and growth, just like how we need to embrace the fact that sometimes road trips don't go exactly as planned. Maybe we take a wrong turn, or the car breaks down, or we get stuck in traffic for hours on end. But if we can learn to roll with the punches and stay open to new opportunities and experiences, we might just find that the journey is even more rewarding than the destination. So buckle up, pack up some snacks, and get ready for the ride of your life. And if all else fails, just remember, there's always a rest stop somewhere along the way. If you are new here, hello and welcome to Motivation Matters Most. Here in this channel, we talk about self-improvement and motivation with different stories to go along with it in order for you to find success in life. If this is something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you know that you can be updated on our next upload. With all that said, work hard in silence and let your silence be your noise. See you!